Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Namemba Simple Understanding. So this is the part 2 of the video I made first. So this is the question. Draw the shear force and bending moment diagram of the given beam. So I come to draw the shear force diagram and the bending moment diagram of the beam. So first of all, we do the shear force calculation. So here, calculation of shear force. Okay, do the calculation of, we are going to do the calculation of shear force. Okay, so you will come here, you will bring this indication here, here, here. This is what we are going to use to calculate for the shear force. Okay, so we have point A, B, C, D, right? Okay, so we are going to start from shear force at point A. So I'm going to start shear force at point A to 8 left will be equal to 8 left means when you stand here, when you are here at this, when you are here, so shear force at point A to 8 left. So I made this signs so to help us to find the shear force. So listen, when you stand here and you look to your left, what reaction or force do you see? You cannot see anything here. So shear force at point A to 8 left is equal to 0 kilonewton. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So shear force at point A to 8 right will be equal to what? So here you come to point A, but you stand here and look, you stand at this side and look, which reaction do you see? You can see this reaction, so this one, you can see 6 kilonewton. So 6 kilonewton, so 6 kilonewton. It is 6 kilonewton because it is not negative, because when it is going upwards, so our sign convention also says that when the force of reaction is going upwards, it's positive, right? Okay, so it's positive 6 kilonewton. So let's go to the next one. Shear force at point C. We are going to point C. So shear force at point C to 8 left will be equal to 8 left. Shear force at point C is here, so to 8 left is here, right? So if you stand at 8 left here, what forces can you see? You can see this force only. You can see only this force. So you can see 6 kilonewton only. So let's go to the next one. Shear force at point C to 8 right. So to 8 right is here. So when you stand at 8 right here, what forces can you see? You can see this force. You can see this forces also. Okay, so you can see this reaction. You can see this reaction of force. So you can see 6 kilonewton and 5 negative 5 kilonewton because it is going downwards, and it is negative when the force or the arrow is pointing downwards. So I'm going to get 6 kilonewton minus, because it's going downwards, so minus 5 kilonewton. So 5, 6 minus 5, so 6 minus 5 is 1, so 1 kilonewton. So shear force at point C to 8 right is 1 kilonewton. Okay, let's go to the next one. Shear force at point D to 8 left is equal to what? Shear force at point D to 8 left. So there is point D and 8 left is here. So when you are here, what forces can you see? You can see these forces, this force and this force. So positive 6 kilonewtons and negative 5 kilonewtons. So 6 negative 5 kilonewtons give you 1 kilonewton. 1 kilonewton. Okay, so let's go. Shear force at point D to 8 right will be equal to what? Shear force at point D to 8 right will be here. To 8 right is here. To 8 left was here. To 8 right will be here. So when you are standing here, what forces can you see? You can see this force. You can see this one. You can see this one too. So positive 6, negative 5, negative 8. So positive 6, negative 5, and negative 8. Negative 8 will give you, it will give you negative 7 kilonewton. So let's go to the next one. So shear force at point B to 8 left first, to 8 left be equal to, so to 8 left is here. So if you are standing here, what forces can we see? You can see this one, this force, you can see this force, you can see this force. So positive 6, negative 5, negative 8. So positive 6, negative 5, negative 8, which will give you negative 7 kilonewton. Yes. So let's go to the next one. Shear force at point B to 8 right, to 8 right will be equal to, means to 8 right is here. So if you are standing here, what forces can you see? You can see this force, you can see this one, you can see this one, you can see this one. So positive 6, negative 5, negative 8, and positive 7. Right, okay. So 6, negative 5, negative 8, and positive 7, because if you are standing you can see this force, and this force is going upwards, means it's positive. So positive 7, it will give you 0 kilonewton. Right, that's it. So we are coming to begin now. Begin to draw the shear force diagram. So shear force at point A to 8 left. So here is 0. Here is 0. And shear force at point A to 8 right is 6. So from here to here, let's assume as here. So it will be 6 kilonewton. And shear force at point C to 8 left is also 6 kilonewton. So from here to here is also 6 kilonewton. And shear force at point C to 8 right is 1 kilonewton. So let's assume as 1 will be here, 1 kilonewton. 1 kilonewton will be here, and shear force at point D to 8 left is also 1 kilonewton. So 1 kilonewton will be here too. 1 kilonewton will be here too. And shear force at point D to 8 right is negative 7 kilonewton. So D to 8 right will be negative 7 kilonewton. And shear force at point B to 8 left is negative 7 kilonewton also. From here to here is negative 7 kilonewton also. Then shear force at point B to 8 right is 0. So from here to here will be 0 kilonewton. So that is it. So after that you shade. Okay, so I've shaded it and brought the positive signs inside, negative sign here. So that's it. That's for the shear force diagram. So we have finished.